can't even admit that you don't believe in transgenderism on Twitch. You know you don't believe in you know you believe there's two genders, and you are not even allowed to say that. The more you clown me for this, the more we need to clown them for the fact that they don't even have basic freedom of speech. Kaicenat, even though he's like, Mr. Beast sent me to Feastables. He sees Chris on that screen, and as soon as the camera turns off, he's like, oh, that fucking, hey yo, that nigga Chris got his dick out. Hey nigga, what nigga? Hey, oh!
What is Sneako bitching about now? From a relatively respected editor and creator, working with the likes of mrbeast, to now just whining about his quote-unquote cancellation anytime something doesn't go his way. Sneako's entire career has basically devolved into getting beat up by professional fighters and complaining about how no one wants to talk about transgenders. What? Let's go back a little bit to the start of this nonsense, because when Sneako was banned from YouTube about a year ago, ever since he has deluded himself into thinking somehow, regardless of his many TOS violations such as bullying and harassment, COVID-19 misinformation, or spreading racist ideology. No, none of those things, but it's actually the Matrix that's after him for spreading the truth, and everyone that disagrees with him are just manipulated and brainwashed by the leftist agenda. And that brings us to today's topic. Sneako will get into a heated exchange at least once a quarter year, and this time it would be streamer YourRage. So Sneako would make a tweet that was oddly phrased, seemingly as if it wasn't supposed to be posted on his main page, referring to himself in third person, and to me and many others like YourRage thought that this was actually a tweet that was supposed to go on a Sneako meme page, and that prompted a lot of speculation on whether Sneako just accidentally outed himself as the actual owner to the Sneako meme page. Because let's be honest, who the fuck is running a Sneako meme page? Now, after YourRage called him out on this, Sneako would take to his stream and completely go apeshit for really no reason, hilariously deflecting the argument that Rage made with transgenders. Yep, you heard it here first. He makes the claim that YourRage doesn't want to tell the truth about trans people because he's silenced by the left.
YourRage who's trying to, oh Sneako, let me find out you run your meme page. You can't even admit that you don't believe in transgenderism on Twitch. You know you don't believe in, you know you believe there's two genders, and you are not even allowed to say that. The more you clown me for this, the more we need to clown them for the fact that they don't even have basic freedom of speech. This is why Rumble is necessary. All these pages, and right now I'm even in group chats with these major meme pages with the people that dominate Twitter. They're all trying to say, why are you gonna try to like say that Jynxzi shouldn't release the podcast? That nigga invited me on his podcast. Jynxzi invited me to his home to do a podcast, and then he got too afraid because he wasn't able to cook me.
Which turns out would be quickly debunked by Rage, where he posted a clip of him giving his thoughts on trans people.
How many genders are there?
I mean, from what I learned, there's two.
Do you believe in multiple genders? Or do you believe they're just females and males?
I mean, I could be ignorant, but I just believe in what I learned. From what I know, in my brain, there's two.
Going to do coke?
I bet.
From what I learned, there's two.
Why coke?
I'm not gonna lie.
Despite what chronically online creators like Sneako would tell you, the left agenda is not some huge war we need to fight, and they're not the only side with an agenda. People who identify as trans make up literally 1% of the population. And sure, more people will transition as the US becomes more accepting than ever before. However, it is still a very small amount of adult age, fully cognizant people who identify as trans. That being said, if you're a chronically online 20-year-old like Sneako and rarely actually have conversations with trans people, and when you do see trans people, it's by means of social media, where you would see the most extreme examples of it, and literally only see trans people in the most extreme and salacious examples on social media, you would start to believe that schools hanging pride flags and children getting gender reassignment surgeries are commonplace, when most of us can attest that this is just the very loud minority, or sometimes just lies to get people like Sneako to react.
But you want trans women in the restroom with little boys?
No, I don't. I want you to be like, I want you to be deported.
And I don't know if you realize this or not, but no one wants to hang out with a guy that's always like, what do you think about transgenders? What if your daughter had an OnlyFans? Not because people don't like the truth, but because it's annoying, unnecessary, and unproductive. And if you're going to continue with this grift, don't be surprised if more and more people stop caring to work with you. Anyways, thank you guys for taking the time and watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. We should be at 2K by the time I upload this video. So thank you all who tuned in for helping us reach a new goal. Let's shoot for 2.1K.